Hello again, guys. Here is Andrew again. Today we'll be starting with the layouts, as I have spoken about them in the previous video. Got 5 tips in starting to make a layout. 5 tips. The first one is the scene, where the whole place, clothes, props, crowds, day or night, backgrounds, rotations, other stuff like that. You must consider that where is the place you'll be having this panel or this book drawing about it. You will have to study the scripts for this so well. Second one, how many characters are in the scene? You have to know if there is space above them, below them, the background, so you'll have to consider exactly how will you manage how many characters in the scene. Third one is the poses and the mass study. If you draw a character in the tip 2 and trying to make a pose for one of them that is kind of big for the other ones, you'll have to make a space for this one. We consider this while we're drawing. And the fourth one is the camera. We will go the camera up and down, left and right, and other stuff like that. The fifth tip is about leaving well space for the talking bubbles and the sound effects, the talking balloons. You must leave a good space so you can so the balloons doesn't affect your drawings or the background or the effects or the areas that the writer did want to appear in the scene or in the page. So you will be drawing a page and considering those 5 tips about how can we do or think about this while we are drawing. Today we'll be drawing only layout for a page, so we will try to draw first panel from Black Panther to 2018 Black Panther Adventure. The first panel is about 2 huge ships, carrier shipments, and the Fantastic Four are in the back scene, while we can see the city in the far background there with some waters, of course. So this is a scene that the artists have already drawn. So we are going to move the camera, and no, I'm going to move the camera to know how can we include all this stuff, the 2 ships, the water, and the port, the wharf, and the characters that will be talking. As we can see here in the original page, it got 2 balloons. 2 balloons. So we're going to draw first thing the platform. We're going to make the platform the ships, masses of ships. Part appearing from the platform. Some details on the ships. It's only layout, so we won't be doing any rendering or finalizing the image. As you can see, characters, and here is in the background we can see huge shipment boxes and containers in the wharf. As you can see here, we got two rooms. We got enough room for two panels to do. We can continue with this, doing a rotating camera, a left camera, another camera, up and down, left, right. It does have what we must consider something very important: the page flow. The page flow. As you can see, for the readers that's reading English, Americans, we're reading from left to right. So we must have image like this. As you can see here, this is a page from Comic Book Hazard, Classified Hazard, my story, my art. The character is in the middle, so it can make a balance that transfers our eyes, flow of the eyes from second to the right one, and here is one, the base one, and here is another one that but it's not very good here, so we'll have to change the angle of the movement so we can see the body mass standing there and transferring from this point to the other, to the last panel, so it moved to the last, to another new page. So now we will be redrawing a page. It will be our page for this semester, for this course. We'll be drawing. It's the layout of page from Spider-Man by Humberto Ramos. Spider-Man. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 panels. So we will have to design the 6 panels first and make them layouts. It's called various names: thumbnails, layout, sketching. It got many names, but it doesn't matter the name. It's a matter. This is very important step. So you will have to understand the 5 tips I already said, and the storytelling that you will be telling in those layouts, and you will have to get the final idea and final thoughts with the writer, so he will know that yeah, things are good or fine this way. So the first panel here is one carrying a baby, and he's about to fall while others are running and doesn't care about him. So while Spider-Man uses web to support the man, he is carrying the baby. Second one is our villain here, Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl! Bunny Girl just noticed Spider-Man is here. What am I gonna do? Spider-Man here. So this is a camera. I tilted the camera. The camera that Humberto Ramos already drawn is far better than the one I'm using now, so I might change it in the final image we will be drawing in the next video. This is the first one in detail. I already said the steps about how to make a comic page, but this is the first one of the first step here about making a layout. So stay with me. We got 2 panels in this row. First one is a bunny girl using her umbrella. Gumbrella, as Michael Anglo said. Gumbrella. The umbrella to shoot from it, shoot Spider-Man. As you can see, I am preparing the mask here, so you must have a well study, very understanding study about the body mass, the anatomy, and the cameras, and the dynamics of the movement. It helps a lot in this step, so you can create a better angles, create a better poses, better for dynamic storytelling. And this one here, Ramos had already drawn it that Spider-Man had using the web shooter for 3 or 4 more shooting webs. So I'm drawing Spider-Man head here with shoulders and for all of his hands, so he is shooting in a dynamic way, more animated way actually. And here is panel before the last. The bunny girl took the webs, shoots, and is going to fall. So we're going to make it like she lost her weight and couldn't handle anyway. Couldn't handle the very fast, the very fast shoots here. So we'll be drawing. I might edit that in the final image, in the final page, of course. We'll be drawing together, step by step. If you would like to try drawing this page with me and send me the things, or the layouts you have already drawn and want to check out with me, I'll be gladly doing this with you guys. And the first panel here is Spider-Man using his web shooters again to catch the girl for more. So giving her more dynamic shooting and more dynamic pose that you yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next videos.